Today we have getting ready for the Olympia, Giselle Machado, and she's conquered Pittsburgh. She's conquered New York twice, Charlotte and Romania. Will she conquer the Olympia? Hello, athletes and fans of bodybuilding. I'm Lenda Murray, 8 times Miss Olympia, and you're watching Olympia TV. Thanks for joining us. My co-host, Wendy Fortino, IFBB Figure Pro, 8 times Ms. Olympia Fitness, Adela Garcia. And today, like I said, New York twice, Pittsburgh, Charlotte, and you're off just now a fresh win. The Sur Pro, you just won the Sur Pro. Guys, let's welcome Giselle Machado.
Yes.
Welcome.
Whoa, welcome, Giselle.
Thank you, girls. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to this conversation. It's a pleasure to be here in the Olympia TV. Speaking English is not my own language, but I'm practicing many years, and I'm very happy to can spoke with you girls without translation. And I'm very happy because already correcting some things. I'm a win 2 times also the Romania title and 11 times winner at the Pro League Wellness. Actually, I'm the most winner at the class. So I'm very excited to Olympia. Yeah.
You're the most. Did you say you're the most winner of the wellness shows?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow,
yes.
that makes sense.
Oh my gosh. So how many total wins have you had?
11.
11 titles
Wow.
in wellness.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
most
heavy
of you
hitters.
have been around for 5 years. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
And big
Yeah.
shows. Big shows. New York
Yeah.
twice,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh once, and you were second in Pittsburgh last year. You
Yeah.
won Romania. I've been to Romania. I saw you in Romania. You won Romania how many times?
Twice
Two
too.
times.
Yeah.
Wow.
My
Wow.
pro card I get in Romania in 2020, and I'm the second qualifier for Olympia Wellness. In that time is the COVID season, so I couldn't get my visa, and I couldn't participate the first Olympia Wellness in 2021. And then I do a show in Mexico, and I get my qualification for the next year, 2022. And yeah, this is my last show. I'm in Argentina. I'm so proud about this physique.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 1 year working in my off season for improve. I did my last show Olympia Brazil last year, where I get my qualification for this year. And then this year I decided to do a show right before Olympia to still more ready to show my best version ever in Olympia 2025.
Wow, to show your best
Oh my
version
God.
ever at the Olympia 2025. So that's what we're going to see, your best version.
Yeah, first.
Yes.
Incredible.
This video have 1 month, so already I'm very different right now.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness. This is nuts. So,
Yeah.
we talked about this going into this interview. We were talking about, okay, like what do the fans want to know from Giselle? And I would say, last year you were really excited about taking 5th place. And I mean, it was an amazing lineup. It was an amazing placing. But a lot of people really did truly believe that you could have placed higher, and that, you are somebody that we should really be looking at as a threat to that #1 spot. So
Yes.
after processing the Olympia last year, and as you head in this year with such a strong resume, what are your thoughts? Like, how do you feel about challenging that title heading into the 2025?
Well, I agree with your opinion and the opinion of the fans about last year, but we cannot change the past. We can just change the future. And I'm still working because of this. I did this off season a little bit longer for get a little bit more density, maturity, because I know this is part is question of time. We cannot rush things. And I have 10 years doing this. I'm not get bored. I will not get bored about do bodybuilding. I love this is my life. So this year I'm planning to do many good things, and it's not only about the title. It's about to be a Miss Olympia in all the aspects of my life. I
Mhm.
I really appreciate the changes this sport do in my character, in my perspectives of lifestyle of because for example I look always for the champions and I get inspiration from them because I know I also are I am my inspiration to them also,
Yes.
so we
Mhm.
inspire each other, and I look all the checks what they did and what I can do for improve myself. So one of the most important things I believe is the peace on mind for your
Yeah.
work and you don't get struggled or stressed to find a way to get the title. Is you build your character, you build the characteristic to be a champion. So I'm doing this with mastery. Thanks God. I have a good team, amazing partner, and this part about the relationship, the people around you is so important because I feel in peace to achieve my goals. It's amazing.
See
Mhm.
that is so nice when you're saying that it's you're talking about the other athletes as well. You're talking about current Miss Olympia champions, and you talking about how you look up to them, and how that help you, because that is important. I mean, sometimes we feel like we don't have to look at that champion, but we do. We want to see what they're doing. I want to see how much they rest, because all that is going to impact how we are going to perform as well. So, talking about that, tell us about the camaraderie between you and those others Olympia champions that you have in the past.
Well, I compete with Franciele many times here in Santa Catarina. She is also from the south of Brazil. We had a beautiful relationship. We go dinner after shows together. I visit her gym some 1 month ago, just 1 month ago. We spoke almost every month. Isa also, we spoke almost every days. Isa is a big
Wow.
fan. Yes, she's amazing. Amazing. She's a truly inspiration. When I see she winning, I just be so happy for her because I know she's been second place and she is thriving the way for be a champion. So she's a big inspiration to me too. She's so sweet. She has a beautiful physique. She's working hard. She deserved this that title because
Yes.
I see she in the backstage in the meeting also with a beautiful light, with a higher personality. We can see the winner already in the backstage of the competition. It's crazy because you can feel the light, you can feel the energy. This is so nice. I want to see all my brothers, all my sister winning in this life, and I know will come my time. So I'm
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, because wellness, I mean, when it first came on the scene, and there's a lot that's happened. I mean, it was in the during that COVID time. I know that first year they had to establish IFBB wellness pros, and then the Olympia for wellness. The first year was 2021, and you said that you were unable
Wow.
to make that stage, but we were all sitting waiting through that through the initial creations of our top pros in wellness, and then finally you guys stepping on the Olympia stage for wellness. So we were all excited to see who would be that first person to win and
Yeah.
represent. And Franciele, she won, and then she had that title. But your name, you've always been there. So it's one of those things that we truly know that it could be Even though one person stands out and they talk about that person, oh, this person
Yeah.
rose to the top, it's just one of those things where we know
Yeah.
that
Yeah, sure.
it's, yeah,
Also, I have a funny story about Angela. She is also a big inspiration to me and a big fan
yes,
of mine.
That's great.
My dream is to compete with her because in Brazil we live in the same city and I work with her. She is still in my history in the way like so beautiful. In my first bodybuilding competition, she get my turn. She did my turn. She
Wow.
turning me
really.
in my first bodybuilding competition. I have this big honor and this big pleasure. And Angela also described the wellness history. She literally opened the doors from the beginning for everyone. If the
Yeah.
wellness category nowadays exists, is because Angela started all these
Yeah.
things. So I'm
Yeah.
very grateful also for her because
See.
she do a lot for me, a lot. She means a lot for me too. So I have a
Yes,
beautiful
well
relationship
said.
with all the girls for
Yeah, because
sure.
Angela Borges, she placed that first year. Was she second? It was close between her and Francielli, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Hmm.
yes, yes. Wow. So how is she doing? She took a break from competing, or is she? Because I have not heard that she's retired.
Yeah.
Um, Telling the truth, I don't know,
Okay.
but for her, she can back anytime, anytime.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I say
She's a
too. Yeah, because she was
phenomenal.
the
Yeah,
beginning. She was the
she's
first.
always ready. She's
Yeah.
Always ready.
incredible.
That's
Yeah,
outstanding. Yeah, so many strong. Brazil is such a strong, dominant force.
it is. It
I
is.
think we talked about this. We have at least
Yeah.
13
Wow.
Brazilians competing that are qualified for the Olympia
That's Angela Borges, by
wellness.
the way, for anyone
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She looks.
and very interesting. Angela also is very thin when she started the journey of bodybuilding. I'm also started very thin. I have 47 kilos, and I just want to be strong. I just want to defend myself and be a strong person. And I cannot imagine in my future how these things will happen. So it's amazing. Bodybuilding is a beautiful career.
Hmm.
Did you
Yeah.
always started in wellness, or when you started training, or was it any other division?
Well, I started on bikini. I compete
Bikini.
with Lisa Pettini, yes, a long time ago because I started with 18 years old, so a long journey.
All right.
Wow.
And then I
See.
Wow.
moved to wellness after 3 years competing because my physique started to getting more muscularity naturally, and then I cannot fit anymore in the bikini. I always afraid to be bigger, but wellness start to shape like more smaller than the first growth because the first growth, the first wellness coming from Rio, the big booties, the big bodies, and for me is too much. And
I
then
see. Really? So that's a piece I didn't know about. So a lot of
yes,
the wellness originally started out from, you said Rio,
Yeah.
and
yes,
they were, yes, I understand, like a different
Big old
yes, like
sector.
big
nice.
booty, big body, and
Big
then
legs.
yes, big legs and too big. Like
Really?
not, yeah. Nowadays is amazing. It's the most beautiful category in my opinion. I love all the categories. I respect all the categories, but in the beginning of wellness, yeah, this
Wow.
is me in my first NPC show. That day, wow, I changed my life because
Wow.
I'm a bit scared to start an NPC because in Brazil, years ago just existed the IFBB elite, and then
Hmm.
when it started the NPC,
Wow.
we are a little bit scared because everything is new. So I just want to be pro in the league I started, and this this transformation of my glutes and also
Yes.
unbelievable.
Incredible.
Look at those beautiful tie-ins.
Yeah,
Wow.
the
Well, you always
hamstrings
had
are there.
awesome glutes, but
Yes.
Yes,
look at the
and
transformation. That's nuts.
yeah,
And
thanks Olympia for sharing this picture because it's a truly inspiration for everyone because
Yeah.
everything is possible.
Yes,
And I'm
yes.
glad to started on bikini because my hamstrings and glutes are very strong.
Yeah.
My strong point on my physique, I believe, is them. And now I getting more muscularity, more details.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to show that.
You
I know
know
you
what's
haven't
the
even you have an even crazier transformation, but my screen is still loading because I know you did share your very, very beginning before you even lifted weights. So that's stand by.
that's the one.
We're still waiting on that one. Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Because whenever I had a show in Puerto Rico in 2017, 2018, and wellness, people were talking about wellness. And I was like, yeah, the NPC is going to try to bring wellness. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about wellness? Because, it's just wellness. It's somebody that look well and,
Yes, yes.
well. And then when people started competing, but then like from Brazil, like and the girls from Brazil, I was like, wow, that wellness is that people need
It's
to
taking on its
realize
full
that it's
thing.
not the same thinking that they have the being well, feeling healthy. No, wellness, you got those legs and those glutes and that body, like it's incredible. Because when people started coming in, then Brazilian, you guys coming in, you dominating that division pretty much. That's the way I see it. This wellness is all about Brazil. Like Wendy's looking for those pictures. Wendy can find anything, so
I will. Yes.
she's
Yeah.
operating over there.
Yeah. That's one of the things I think with I I want to convey to people out there that with wellness, like what Adela is saying, when we first heard about wellness in the United States and they said they're creating a new division, and they said wellness, we had all these pictures in our head,
Mhm.
and it's really nothing like what we see now. And when I see the girls now, I go, oh my gosh, like the ability
Yeah,
to have that type of leg development with those beautiful quads and hamstrings and
yeah,
glutes and muscular and just shapely, and to still have a feminine, beautiful presentation, especially when we see you up close and personal.
oh
Like you
wow,
guys are tiny, and then I see you on stage and those glutes, and it's just such
Yes.
an illusion that's being created. But you're really very small. Your waist is small. Your
Look
joints are
at
small.
you.
Baby just 18 years old on the stage.
How
Mhm.
cute are you?
Yeah,
wow,
this is me in Brazil. Yeah, this is me. Super cute.
Wow,
You are so cute.
beautiful.
yeah,
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
And I first place in my first show.
That's
So
awesome.
this first show decided a lot in my career because I'm doing administration. I do the graduation of administration, working a totally different area, and I
Yeah.
didn't believe in my potential to work on educal physical education because I love sports and science. I born, but in that 2015, the teachers are not valuable like nowadays. So I decided to start just to feel more confident with myself. And then when I see all the way open for I get a different career, a different lifestyle, a happy life, because doing exercises every day is doing diet made me more healthy, more happy. So I find my way totally.
Yeah. So was that a challenge in the beginning? I think all of us have that story where when we
yes,
Yeah.
start out in our professional careers, working a job with teachers or in a corporate office, and people have a certain opinion of femininity and women exercising, and oh, that's too much, don't go that far, and then finally we just let go and we say, I'm going to do me,
hmm,
and go with all of this beautiful, this, how can I say it, because there's this whole world, there's a
yeah.
Yeah.
profession of what we're doing. So tell us about that transition.
Yeah, I choose me. I choose my opinion. I choose my desire. I choose what makes me happy. And I will never regret. Never.
Yeah.
Also, my family, my mom. In the beginning, my mom don't support me. She just say, "You are
See,
spending money. You are spending money on this thing. You are losing time. You need to get a job." And nowadays I just support her, my sisters, and
Oh
everyone.
wow.
She's very proud of me. Yeah, this is my evaluation of my body fat. Back to this picture. This is
That's
my
it.
one of the coaches I had now. Yeah, this is my body fat. My actual body fat is 80%. We did it 2 weeks ago,
So
and
you
yeah, this
eight
is my
percent, 8%. That's
yes,
incredible. See, that's
yes.
incredible because a lot of the times people think when they see somebody on stage, especially for us females, they think that, oh, what are you like 3%? I'm like, no, no, no.
Yeah.
We don't get we don't think we don't get that low. We don't
We'd
get
be
that low.
dead. We'd be dead,
Yeah,
Yeah, you
right?
I
need that
think
much for your brain and your spinal cord. Like you
it
need
we need
like
the
just to
Yeah,
fat.
function for your organs and
yeah,
your brain.
But it's
yeah.
just what
For me,
people always think. They see you, they think like you have no fat. I say, yeah, I do have
Yeah,
fat. It's just
you
internal
have
fat.
to. Yeah.
yeah,
I would
obviously.
say you need at least like 4% just to survive. So that doesn't even count, any other like visceral fat or fat
Mhm.
outside of the essential fat that your body needs. So yeah, I mean, if somebody had 6%, they would have paper thin skin
Yeah.
and look like they have zero.
Exactly. And for men and women, the difference between men and women is like, for me, 8%, and to men, probably in the same condition, is like 3%. It's
Yes.
totally different. Men's is more lower than women. That's normal. We
Yes.
need to keep the uterus and everything working on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go back to what you said about your mom not supporting it, not supporting you at the beginning, because I have the same story. My mom was the same way. I had to start working. I was hiding. She didn't even know what I was doing. Well, once I started, no, it's not for girl. You should not be lifting weights. I think it's something Dominican, from the Dominican, Puerto Rican, so they don't like that. But once I started competing and I started winning, it was like, oh, okay, I'm coming with you. I want to go with you. Is that the same with you now, Giselle?
Yes, and also people ask me like, you go and do this and this. No,
Yeah, no, it's
it's
true.
like model, it's like a miss, it's not giving bye, but it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah,
It's hard to describe to normal people. But
yeah,
nowadays, I feel bodybuilding is getting much more space in
yes,
everywhere. It's incredible, including I'm fighting to bring female competitions to Dubai. NPC don't have females competitions in Dubai. I live there,
Wow.
and yes, is struggling to us because I wish to compete in my new country too and represent the wellness category there, but we don't have.
oh,
Maybe in the future, I
So do you
wish.
think there's a chance that they would what would it take to have wellness in Dubai?
Maybe if they move Olympia to Dubai.
Okay. Okay. So you think that that would be with the restrictions, there would not be if we had the Olympia in Dubai, they would allow all of the female divisions.
I wish. I really wish. I
Yeah.
don't know, but I really wish. I really wish because that's unfair. Telling the truth, the sport exists, still existing some unfair things,
Mhm.
and prize money and another things. Don't gonna entry on this history because I
Yes.
know it's too much polemics about. But telling the truth, I wish to have everywhere deserve to have the beautiful ladies battling for their dreams and achieving
yeah,
their goals because telling the truth this sport is beautiful, is beautiful. It's
Yes.
not about exposing body, it's not about sexuality, it's
no,
not about to be sexy, it's about to be professional in every detail.
Well, I mean, look at
Yeah,
this physique. This
yes,
is, I mean, this
Yeah,
takes.
look at that. I know. And it's
my hamstrings and glutes at these pictures,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
yes. And then,
it looks great. I love it.
and we all had a problem with it ourselves in the very beginning as the sport has evolved. We would look at all the different body parts, biceps and triceps and abs and then the women, we were comfortable with breast implants and but we focused on the body, different body parts. And then when we introduced bikini and that pose in bikini, the bodybuilding community, we had to also learn how to look at the glutes. Like I I'm not uncomfortable when you turn to the rear, but I
Yes.
remember initially like having to like look at the glutes, and you guys have shown us
Mm-hmm.
like the beauty, the tie-ins. I'm looking at your hamstrings and your glutes, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I think that what you're trying to say is when it first came up, we were all kind of had a little bit of a growing pain, and
Yes.
the
Yes,
posing at the very beginning when it came to like how do we respect like these physiques that like seem like they're a little bit less muscular, and
yes,
when the front pose and the back pose first came to be, people were not really approaching that back shot in a
that's
way
right.
that would make the audiences like receive it in that really respectable way. But
Yes.
as it evolved, we had athletes come into the scene and really evolve that division in a very respectful, very professional way. Ashley Kotwasser, is a perfect example of somebody who really took that seriously and created that standard for everyone. Giselle has come into the wellness division along with some of her other colleagues, I would say, in that division,
Mm-hmm.
and have really established professionalism in all those
Yes,
poses.
yes,
And now we have really well established divisions with poses that have become the gold standard
yes.
Yes.
for what other athletes coming in can look at and say, this is what the judges want, and this is what's going to be looked at and be respected and be professional. Absolutely, Giselle, you've been a huge part of that
Yeah,
evolution
yep,
process.
yep.
And it's not easy. It's very difficult to
I
build the glutes
know.
like this. It is. People ask me how I can create these tears on my glutes. I
Yeah.
say, already you have them, but you need to work out on them properly for showing them, and also get a lower body fat on this area, which is very difficult for women. We have naturally more fat in the glutes
Yes.
in the legs, so to achieve this kind of thin skin is be very focused on the diet and the working out specifically this. So for
Wow.
the glutes, for yes.
Yeah, so tell us about your glute training.
Yes, I
Your
really want to
Okay,
know.
okay. I have
Mm-hmm.
a video in the my post yesterday. Um,
Mhm.
up in the middle.
Up
Right.
in the
Yeah,
middle right here.
Right there.
yeah.
Wow. Yes.
This exercise we call frog is.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. Yes, this is so nice. We can reach all the glutes. In principle, when you go very low, you can stretch out the hamstrings and glutes. Go to the another video. The
Wow.
principal exercise, yeah, this one is very nice. But my biggest improvement at this prep is the hip thrust. Hip thrust is amazing exercise to develop the glutes. And in 2023, I don't have ability to do with higher weights the hip thrust because I feel my lower back very too much in the exercise. Right now, I can put much more weight. I changed my coach, and he teach me how to work out the hip thrust without feel any pain. And
Mm-hmm.
like we started the workout not putting out the weight. We start very low weight, and then we do many sets till reach the right weight, and then we start to count the series. So my workouts take like 2 hours almost,
Mm-hmm.
but in the end I'm very proud because I don't feel uh, hurting a lot or anything too much. I feel good, I feel well, I feel tired obviously, but I don't still feeling the workout days after the workout. I
Mm-hmm.
recover more fast because I start my workout doing warm-ups, more series of warm-ups till reach the right warm to do the set. And
Mm.
obviously the stiff in the guided bar is amazing to glutes.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Okay.
We're writing down all these workouts. This is
Yeah.
it's
One thing
Great.
that's crazy is, someone can be doing this exercise and it's interesting because we see your muscles working so
Mhm.
effectively in these exercises. And what people watching need to realize is the more developed the muscle becomes, the more it's going to activate. It's almost like you have to develop the muscle to create the muscle further. And that extra development is that now you're in. It's like create a little bit of the muscle, and now you're in that place where now you can ultimately connect to it to that
Yeah.
next level. And
Yes.
here we have glutes that are so well developed that you can
Totally.
connect to those glutes probably more effectively than anybody because they're so developed that they're going to click in for you
Yeah.
on command, right?
Yeah, and also you need to squeeze your abs every time. People
Yes.
go to work out and they just are moving weights. It's not just moving weights. You need to connect all the body, all the
Yeah.
parts, the feet, the arms, everything. Is principal to glutes, squeezing all the time the abs, and also for the hamstrings. I learn a way to use more my chest than my hips when I do the exercise, because
Really?
yes, because when you move your ribs um, all the way front and behind, you are moving not only the hamstrings, you are moving your glutes together. But if you isolate your posture and use
Mhm.
like the chest going to the floor and not using your hips going behind and back, you are achieving more your hamstrings. That's a big secret. That's a big secret.
Woo! We're
We
getting
want to
Yes.
know to see
That's
that.
great.
Use it. Use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so helpful.
I
Oh
could
my
feel
goodness.
that when she described that. I
Yeah.
feel that. I understand that.
You can understand because if you use your glutes and your hips, you are not isolating your hamstring. When you use your posture totally sorry, don't move anything. Just go down and use your chest, not using your ribs. I always think I'm doing right, but when I change, my hamstrings activate much more, much more.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How
And
how
my
is the how is your training different from now that you are 2 weeks out from the Olympia compared to normal off?
good. I didn't change too much. And telling the truth, my coach don't reduce the weight because I'm still eating good, and we can working out normally with the same weight like I did before. Probably in the last week I will reduce a little bit, but the big improvements I did in my prep this season is keep my workout in the higher weights. I can working no problem with 10, 12 reps or 15 reps with the same weight, with the same condition, no problems.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One thing I
Wow.
noticed about your conditioning, and it's a testament to what you're saying right now, is this physique doesn't look like a physique that has been dialed in last minute. In other
Mhm.
words, it looks pretty and full. Your skin tone is nice and soft. Whereas, what I notice is like when people wait till the last minute to get lean and shredded, it looks like unhealthy, grainy,
Yeah.
Mhm.
depleted, deprived, and yours looks like you don't look like you're suffering. It just that's what the judges want to see. They want to see nice, full, pretty muscle bellies that don't look depleted or deprived or like you waited till the last minute. So you look like you've done your homework. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it takes
training,
time to build this physique,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
It takes time, quality muscle, mature muscle. It takes time.
And
yes.
even your face too, it doesn't look depleted at all. I mean, that's one thing I see about
No.
a lot of the new
Mhm.
athletes nowadays. Just look, especially from the Brazilian. You guys come in and it's like that your faces. It looks like you haven't even been dieting.
Mhm.
So it's just it goes to tell you that just very important as well too.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm working on
Beautiful.
this because I don't want to show unhealthy. I know wellness is about health category, is not
Yeah,
about being a cadaver. So I'm working on my health and my in the most healthy way I can work for
yeah.
be a
Okay,
good
Wow.
good.
representative athlete. Yeah. And my big improvements for this year is my front pose. I changed the side I did my
Wow.
front pose. That's
Really?
extremely difficult. Last year, I'm posing on my left side, and then this year, I'm posing on my right side. So I can
Wow.
in both sides. This is so hard. I worked so hard on this because my physiotherapy in Dubai told me, why you don't change your front pose? Because the right leg, your right leg is smaller than your left. So I
Hmm.
changed the pose and already I look bigger and I don't feel back pain anymore when I pose my front pose.
Really?
Wow.
Really, that's the biggest improvement I did for this year. And my
Is
V taper also looks very different, very different. My waistline, my lower back is dry, have more than 3 months. 3 months.
Mm.
I cannot believe because in my
Uh-huh.
off season I reached 82 kilos. I'm super big. I'm almost going to a surgery because I look to my waist like, oh my gosh, it's too much.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm desperate, totally desperate. And then 3 months doing diet, doing everything 100%, my lower back gets so dry. And I'm very happy, very glad.
Wow.
is that you mentioned that front post, and that's something that Tyler is always when he does the feedback, and he's talking about he's like those front poses that he always wants the athletes to hit it the same way because there has had been a few athletes that you the front post was not the same. They keep changing it around. So that is so important that you mentioned that because this front post is being able to post on both sides. People look at it that it's so easy, but it's not really. Once you
No,
get used to that one side to going to that other side.
Jesus, when I start to practice, I cry and I say to my fiance, "Oh my gosh, how I can pose with security in Olympia, changing my front pose, and not just to step in the front pose, but to do the transitions. Because
Yes.
in the transitions, in the back to the sides and to the front pose, it's so hard. When you change,
Yeah.
you need to turn your brain. It's so hard.
So what's the hardest thing in the posing that you that you deal with? Like I know with my posing, I remember certain poses. I was like, oh, this is so hard. Like what's the most challenging thing that you had to learn and you still like do that we would not know how hard that is?
Keep the glutes up all the time and keep the abs
Oh,
tight.
Keep the glutes up and the abs tight. Wow.
uh-oh, we lost her. Oh no.
Yep, she'll come back. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's one of the things that like right there when as she
Wow.
walks away, when I learned that you guys when you walk away, you're still posing. Like you're kind of like arched. You don't do that in figure or in fitness when you guys pose, but I you work
Mm,
with people that do that.
Wendy,
Like
you
what
do
are
do
they
that when
doing?
you post? Do you do
I
it?
mean, yeah, I mean, it makes a big difference in your shape. You like your lower back, you always want that to be cranked. Shoulders back, chest up, lower back cranked. Everything else can be relaxed. But if you want to make sure that you have shape from every angle while you walk, while you turn, while you're posing, rule of thumb, you never want to look down because that ruins your posture and your shape. Um, you never want to be stiff, tuck your butt under. I mean, that little tiny tweak that you
Girls,
do to
I
your lower
lost the
back literally
voice.
changes everything.
Yeah,
The whole time from
yeah.
start to finish.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have Giselle explain
Mhm.
to us like
Okay.
the
Here she is.
walking away. Giselle, so you perfect timing. So explain to us like as you walk away, how you had to learn to walk away. Are you arched? Your back arch? How are you flexing your glutes and walking at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, this secret I
It's a
learn
secret.
with this is secret. This
Give
is
us your
secret and the
secret.
practice. Is I have many secrets.
Yes.
That's right. You can't reveal them all. We're
She
only
wants
like
to win. She's here to win. She's not here to give away her secret.
Oh, I love it.
It's not the same. If people try replicate, it would be not the same.
they would not. That's correct. They could
I
not.
love it. That's great.
I don't have problems to tell my secrets because it's different.
That's
You
right.
tell a secret and the secret works to another is not the
You do
same. Maybe reverse, maybe not.
you do share some of
But
your secrets.
Oh, wow.
The
yeah, that
vacuums.
vacuum. Yeah, one of the things make my V-taper more impressive this year also is my vacuum. I have a teacher, she's amazing, Karina from Brazil. She do classes with me every week, and
Wow.
I practiced 2 times now in the last weeks. This is so hard, girls. This is very nice. You do the vacuum and then you turn the body. It's crazy. And look for this.
Oh my
I
god.
did the vacuum
Wow.
and I did like hip thrust movements. Look my waist.
I
Oh my
see.
god. Your waist
Yes.
is
Wow.
so
Oh my
tiny. Have
God.
you
You look
measured that thing?
amazing.
That your waist is
You
so
mentioned
little.
that thing.
Have you measured that thing?
Wow. So
Good, I will
wonderful.
measure.
Yeah, I look
Yes,
just like that.
vacuum.
I just did it.
Uh-huh.
Va-
Yeah.
Yeah, vacuum
This
So
is
is a
incredible.
game
impressive.
changer. Yes, game changer. And I still practice on season, off season, every time, every days. It's my life routine normally, and also helps me a lot to go to the toilet. Vacuum is so important.
Yeah.
I had many problems before about toilet. Now doing vacuum every day. Right after do the vacuum, I go to toilet. No problem, no issue.
Wow.
Yes,
Another
true,
That's
great
because you move.
information.
secret.
That's some good
Yes, it
information.
is. You move your muscles. Yes,
Yeah.
your intestine to work. That's
Yeah.
so important. That's
That's
so
what I
People
love
important.
don't
about this show,
realize.
guys. That's what I love about this. That's why
Yeah.
I said we have the best conversations. We keeping it real.
But
I
this is
love it.
important things because you know what?
Oh,
Like back in the days, I wish we were able. Did you ever do vacuums, Linda? When you back in the days? Did,
no.
I
I
didn't
see.
know
She's like,
anything
I wish
about
I
vacuum.
did.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will recommend my teacher for you guys.
especially, you know
Right.
why? Because a lot of the times, like we were not able, we want to make sure that we get on station. We don't have anything in your gut. And nowadays, like that's one thing about this new generation now. It's like
Yeah.
vacuums, they know how to do vacuums. And the
Mhm.
only vacuum I know
and
how to
this
do is the vacuum I do at home when I'm vacuuming
Yeah,
my house.
yes,
But
same here.
and you need the right practice because if you do wrong, also you can ruin your waist. That's the
yes,
thing. That's
yeah.
the
Wow.
thing.
But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's just good to know because that is important. That's just healthy. And not only it's just helping you with your gut, but also breathing. You know,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
So then
breathing.
with this said, with all of the waist trainers, like you know how to control your weight.
Yes.
I didn't need to think about my waist in this last competition in
Look at that.
Argentina. I'm so surprised because usually I always try to control my waist during the stage moment because I know is one of the things I usually control. But in this last stage, I have totally control and I don't want to think. I don't need to think. My waist already super dry and super
Yes.
controlled. My core are very strong. So the thing most different thing in this season for sure is my lower back and my abs very dry. That's so nice and under
Wow.
control all the time. Thanks God. Thanks God and me because I practice a lot.
Yeah. You put in the work,
Yeah.
girl. You put in the work.
Mhm. Really
Did
Yeah,
you
I'm
do.
doing everything. I'm doing everything I can do to be the champion. I'm doing
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
This is
And
my
right there,
coach.
she answered that question. You really
you know
Oh,
what
very impressive. Very impressive.
I haven't heard anything about cardio. So do you have to do any cardio at all?
yes, I'm doing 30 minutes in the morning unfeeded and the 20 minutes in high intensity after workout or another moment in the day. And
Okay.
probably the last week I will don't do any cardio like Argentina because I'm already dry. So if I still doing too much cardio, I will lost muscle probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Very
Incredible.
smart. Very smart. I love this. Yeah.
It's so
Yeah, that's
much
the
to
best.
learn. It just is
Hmm.
from the training, the backing. It's just so much different from back when we were competing. You know, it's like the movement of you have to make sure you're stepping on that stage, everything is empty because at the end of the day, that's just you're gonna look so much better. Your body is
Yeah,
like
now yes, nowadays we have many technologies, many different ways to train. Also, a good thing is about the supplements. Nowadays, also have many good research, and also the peptides. Something
yes,
changed my
Hmm.
physique nowadays is the peptides for sure because you don't want to use too much hormones. You can go to different ways, more
yes,
healthy
Yes.
and better to your health and better to your
Absolutely.
look in the end, for sure.
Yeah. It's so cool to be here in the in 2025 versus my era in the 90s, early 90s, mid 80s, and to see several things that's happened in our industry with weight training, with supplementation, with the peptides, with the phenomena of being able to isolate your glutes and train your glutes to get the glute development that wellness has taught all of us,
Hmm.
because we did not isolate our glutes back in the 90s and the early
no,
2000s, what I remember. So that's impressive. You know what's really impressive, what I love about our conversation with you, Giselle, is that, we've had over the last 3 weeks, we interviewed Isa and then we interviewed Eduarda. And what's nice is now sitting in the audience, I see you
yeah.
and I see the weapons and what you're bringing.
The weapon.
The weapons
Weapons that you're
dealing that.
bringing to the stage. So it's changed this whole game. It's not like it's going to be Isa or Eduardo. I'm looking at Giselle and
Yeah.
what you're bringing and your whole package, and that
Yeah,
makes this just really sweet.
yeah,
Yes, sure. I told it to Tariq. The competition is not between two girls only.
yeah.
It's
Mm.
not. I
This is
believe people will be very surprised with everything I'm preparing to Olympia, for sure.
I love it.
Ooh,
And it's,
I
it's
like
not
Love
surprise.
this,
Yes, and it's
girl.
not surprise to my fans. It's
Ooh,
not surprise to my family and to people around me because I'm working very hard to it many years, and I believe we will be deserved. That's it.
Hmm. Yeah, I see it. We see it.
Adela,
I
that's the
feel it.
soundbite right there.
I know, I know. Trust me, like I already got it.
Yes, I know you do. I see your mind working. Okay, here's what is so awesome for us and what we do and we see behind the scenes is, we do get hyper focused on the names that we keep on circulating, and what people need to realize is that there are, the ones that are like, behind the scenes who maybe people aren't necessarily putting all the focus on. You're the ones with the most of an advantage because maybe the pressure isn't all on you because you're not coming in with the title to defend, but you are coming in with what you know what you need to do, and you know that you have what it takes, and so you're the one with some serious weapons
Yeah,
in your arsenal without
Mhm.
all that crazy pressure, because once you do win the title,
yeah,
Yes.
that's when
Uh-huh. Hint, hint.
that's when the pressure is really going to be on, and that's a totally different world that you have to handle and navigate. But right now, you get to enjoy the fact that you're right there, and
yeah,
maybe don't have all that pressure on you. So there you go, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. The
yeah,
unique pressure I have in my life is to be better every day for myself.
Yeah.
Telling the truth, I don't pressure me about time because I know God time is perfect. Everything on my life come in the right moment, and I know this title will come in the right moment too. And I just getting prepared for deserve it, to live it, and to enjoy this moment. Um, this last years is being very nice because I'm improving myself in many ways, many ways. including my relationship, including my personal life. So to me, it's a blessing to live this story and to achieve everything, because I know when I win, everyone will look to my past and
Yeah.
then wow, how we never spoke about this girl. Look at her story, you know.
Talk about her
So
now.
it is. It's gonna happen. I know it.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
and Wendy said before we did the interview, she said she's so great. She likes you. I'm like, I love it because you
Mhm.
come in with such a great energy, and it just displays that on stage as well. You know, it's just you're just so happy to be here. You're just so happy to share your journey with everyone, and that's at the end of the day, that's what it's important about what we do and what we do this for. You know, stepping on a stage.
Exactly.
What are we really competing for? I mean, is it just
Yeah.
before for a win? I mean, there's more out there, and you show that, and it's just so
Yeah.
exciting. I mean, I'm just so happy to see you stepping on that Olympia stage. You know, it's gonna be awesome with all the weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like the history of Calvin Lebron, for example. Calvin Lebron is still without a crowd, but is a legend forever.
Yeah,
Yep.
And
Forever.
I know the most important thing is the way you change the people lives with
yeah,
with your history. So I know I'm doing this, and I know I'm doing well.
yeah,
I love
Yep,
it.
yep, well said. And let me just say that this Ms. Olympia, I've known about you for a long time. If I saw your name on the list, it's been over 3 years, and I was like, oh, Giselle's on. Oh, okay, let me.
Oh,
I know
it's
Brenda.
out.
Giselle is there, so we know
Yeah, I
about
have
you.
have a lot
So,
of proud about other girls. Maybe sometimes because brands, maybe sometimes because and other things. But my name always will be there because I'm working for it, and I have a big history behind me, and many people are inspired by me. So I know my name will always be in the top. I
yes,
know.
I love it.
yes,
With such
yeah,
grace, such great energy, such grace.
Yes,
It's you're it's beautiful, a beautiful package that all the way around that you bring to the table.
yep, yep,
Thank you.
yep. A very exciting time for all ladies across the
Wendy,
board.
yes.
you will compete again at Olympia?
I'm not actually competing at the Olympia this year, but I'm going to be with the Olympia. I'm going to be with Muscle and Fitness. I'm going to see you for sure. I'll be doing like interviews and stuff like that, but you will see me. I promise you that.
I
Yep,
wish you girls rooting for me, okay, and wishing
Yes,
my
we
win.
will, girl.
I
yes,
don't care
I
about
love
who is
her voice
favorite because
too.
I am your favorite right now.
yes,
Yes,
Yes.
I
yes,
love
All my
it.
yes,
secrets,
Yes, you
all
are,
my secrets.
girl.
Tell us,
yes, you
girl. Tell
are.
us.
Yeah.
I
Tell
love
us.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I
I
So
like
have
we're
the
gonna
that.
give
support
you the
of you
last. We're
guys, the
gonna
big
give you the
legends.
last word to say
Yeah.
to tell your fans, and we're gonna let you have the last word. From my co-host Wendy Fortino, Adela Garcia,
Yes.
guys out there, like we're so excited. And like I said, truly, truly, that this is we learned of your weapons. Like you've changed the game.
Yep.
When I go and sit in that audience, I'm not just looking now at Isa and Eduarda, Giselle. You're very much you can do
Yeah.
this. There's no question about it. So tell us what we're going to see in 2025 in a couple days, right? What 13, 12 days?
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, around the 12 days. The future is beautiful. The future is great, and I wish to see everyone there. Wishing good luck for me, sharing good energy for me. And to me, it's a pleasure again to be there. It's a pleasure again to represent Brazil, to represent the young girls who's dreaming for be a Miss Olympia, because everything is possible. It's just question of working hard, never give up. The dreams are possible when you're working hard and never give up. I'm the proof of this, and I know I will do very well. I'm preparing myself to do it. I have God with me. I have my family. I have amazing coach, amazing brands behind me. So I wish to see you guys there. I wish to hug you guys. Telling the truth, you guys are a very big inspiration to me, all of you. And I wish to see my fans in the meeting. I'm preparing many good things please come to my table because I will have good things to my fans too. I will bring some beautiful pictures, some beautiful gifts to everyone, and I will bring many, many good things. I don't want to tell all the things because some
Yeah,
are
yeah.
surprise, some are
Awesome.
big surprises. And be ready because I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to win.
Let's
That's
Well, you
it.
guys
go.
heard that Giselle Machado is
Mhm.
ready to win.
Oh yeah.
Whoa,
Bye
let's do
guys.
it. Bye.